Mr. Jackson is first. Join the panel, Tim. You could be first one here and first one on the panel. Double ones. First. Here comes David.
Hey, Paul.
Good. How you doing, buddy?
You good?
Eddie.
Hey, there's Dominic.
Yeah.
Me just end my crazy game.
Just setting up, guys.
That's
Give me a
fine.
minute.
You just missed that, Paul, in my live stream. Pulled into the garage at the end, and this brown car just jumped into the air out of nowhere and landed on its roof right in front of me.
Really?
So what challenge did I get? Another 20 hours.
Wonder what happened to Justin.
He muted his mic. He'll be back in a minute.
Okay. And there's Mark White. How you doing, Mark?
Hi, Paul. Fine, thank you. And Tim and Mark and David.
Yeah. Hi, everybody in the chat.
He's on Dominic.
Wow, again.
So, yeah, it got dark here, but it didn't. I didn't get anything like they got further south of me. But it did get like half the light it is right now.
Ooh, gained a new subscriber. Get in.
Rigger Mortis, how you doing?
Rigger.
And here comes Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Captain Joe is in the room.
Hey,
How you
Good
doing, Joe?
evening.
Frankie, what is YouTube doing?
Joe, you don't look happy, buddy.
no, I'm not. I got out there to do the drone. The winds were 24 miles per hour, which I was going to still put it up because the Maverick 3 would have handled it.
Yeah.
But I was gonna keep it closer to the land than over water. I wasn't gonna go too far just to do a hyperlapse. And it was really cloudy. And right when it was about 10 minutes before everything was supposed to start, it started raining.
Oh,
So I put my Action 3 down and just put it on a 40-minute hyperlapse and let it run because it's waterproof. And let it run and ran the 40 minutes in the rain and the wind and everything else. And I never saw a change in light at all.
really?
Yeah, except for when the dark cloud went over me. So I put a little short out as a water eclipse, little 10-second short. But it was raining and everything. It was like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah,
Oh.
it got dark here, noticeably dark, but not anywhere near like they got in some of those other cities where it just
It got really dark here, but that's because it
Yeah, it
started
got
to
really
rain.
dark here as well.
turned into night,
It gets
Well,
dark.
yeah, that's because the
across
sun
the
went
pond.
down 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it was a big bust a lot of places.
No, you're not
Well,
going out again. You've been out
on the national
3
news.
times in a row.
They covered it real well in the national news.
I wonder how Don did.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Mm.
What was the weather supposed to be where he was going? Do you know, Joe?
I have no idea.
Don't
think
even
he
know
was-
where he was actually going.
I think he was going somewhere in Arkansas, but he was trying to avoid any bad weather and try to find a place.
Ah.
Mr. Jackson, are you coming in or what?
Hey, Rigger.
Lance says mudball sucks.
No, for God's sake, Precious, you cannot go out
The
2
God.
minutes later, come back, and then 30 seconds later to go out. I'm sorry, don't work. 4 times.
But Dad.
It's warming up here. I got the magnetic screen up and Mia's been going in and out. Because it's 65 degrees here.
Yeah, I think the woman in Cleveland said it dropped, I think she said it dropped 10 degrees when the sun was covered.
I would imagine, yeah. Well, we all know what happens at sunset. You can feel the temperature go down, you know?
I think she wants to go out. She put her front paws on the sofa to get up, thought about it, and then got back down again.
Hey, Mark. That's a win for the dog.
No, it's a win for me. She's going out and shutting the door.
And stay out.
Yeah, and it's raining out there.
Oh, she'll be back in 30 seconds then.
Well, so far she's done it like 4 times in the last 5 minutes.
Well, the problem is probably she hates the rain as much as you do. But her body urges are telling her she's got to go out. She gets out there and says, hell no, I'm going in.
Yeah, but she goes out there, drinks some water from a bucket, and then comes back in again. She got a bowl of water in the kitchen, but she never uses it. She goes out and drinks from a bucket.
Is the water in the kitchen fresh or has it just been sitting there a long time?
Oh, it's fresh every morning.
Well,
The water in
go
the
figure, 'cause,
water's
you
been
know,
in the
my
water's been
Mia
in the
has
bucket a lot longer.
my Mia has a mind of her own too, you know.
Mm.
You know how they always give us those looks.
Oh yeah. Mine just doesn't give looks though. She barks,
I know.
as you've
I know.
noticed.
Joe gets a little bit of both. He gets the look and the bark, right?
Oh, I get it all. I get it
Yeah,
all.
your
They
barks
come
are
over
quite
here
loud.
and they got to bark at me, or Cleo will walk up and she'll touch me and give me one little lick on the leg to let me know, hey, I'm down here.
Oh, mine's that big. You can't not notice her.
I'll be back.
Okay, David.
The cat will do that. In fact, she'll jump on you to tell you that she's there. If I stand up, she'll
Well,
launch
Mia-
herself off the arm of the sofa onto me jersey.
Mia likes to go out and lay in the grass, and right now there's limited grass, but there's a little bit of grass in the backyard.
See, now she wants to come back in again.
Yep. Well, that's because she's playing with you.
But then again, I'd rather have her barking outside than inside.
Well, yeah, if it's raining, especially.
Mm,
Is she wet?
damp. Not very wet.
I have a towel right by the back door. And if she comes in and she knows she's wet, she'll stand there and look at me, and I'll just towel her all down, and then she'll go over and jump on the couch.
Oh, she'll just get on the couch whether she's wet or not. As she climbs up next to me now. I usually towel the cat down if she comes in wet. There's less of it to dry. Ugh. That's it. Hopefully, a tin of dog food, a slice of pizza, and 2 bags of chips has tired her out now. What the hell's happening there? Was everybody going quiet?
Yep.
Yeah, we have.
Everybody's
Right.
talking at once.
Mm.
I was reading about Rhythm and Blue New Orleans icon died. Clarence Frogman Henry.
Never heard of him.
It had happened today because they said a minute ago on the news he's being remembered.
Now what? She's got down and she's looking at the door again. Precious? No.
Well, maybe she's exercising you.
No. It better not be the slice of pizza. It was spicy, but dogs don't taste spice.
Does it churn them up inside though?
Not that I've noticed. She
I don't
eats
know.
enough
Hey,
of my
Joe?
spicy food.
When you give the dog spicy food, does it churn them up inside?
It just makes me work the next day cleaning up everything.
Okay. Because Mark gave his dog a little slice of pizza, and he was saying that maybe it was a little too spicy.
It all depends. One thing Loki can't handle or any kind of beans. He cannot handle a bean.
No, I didn't have
if
beans.
if I give it like the other two, I give him beans all day long, like red beans. Flip him a red bean, they love it. I give him a red bean, he'll eat 2 or 3 of them. Next morning, I got stuff everywhere. I mean, and it's
Peri-
all water, all over the paper.
Peri beef, onions, mushrooms, green chilies, and spicy ground beef.
Was on the pizza that he gave to his dog.
Hey, good luck.
Well, he's been complaining because ever since he's been out here, the dog wants to go out, then the dog comes back in, then the dog wants to go out.
Yeah, something's churning.
Yep.
No, she's given up. She's got back on the couch again now.
Okay.
She's also had two bags of chips, which may have had a bit too much salt on. Certainly, they had too much salt on for me.
And it's also lightly raining outside too.
Yeah.
It's more than like.
And you see another thing with Loki, when you give him something like that, it gives him gas. And he gets underneath my chair, and I say, "What the hell is that?" You know?
Yeah, she doesn't back to go outside to have gas.
Yeah.
She's not fussed.
Yeah, they had one of them about a week ago. They, like I said, they all sleep under the bed. So I got a high bed. They all sleep underneath the bed. and I heard it. I heard one of them pass some gas. And I said, nah, that wasn't what I heard. Then I smelled it. I said, all of y'all up front, get out of here.
Yeah.
That was bad.
No, I ordered a 14-inch pizza and 12 spicy chicken wings. And it
That
came
sounds
with
good.
half of the pizza and the chicken wings are in the fridge for tomorrow.
Yeah, it did
That's
sound
the
good.
way I
But
do it.
it did sound good, but he didn't buy us anything. And
When it arrived, they put
Yeah.
2 bags of chips and 2 cans of Pepsi in with it.
yeah, they stole the cans of Pepsi and the chips. Didn't share them either.
Dogs
Yeah.
had the chip. I've only had 1 can of Pepsi. The other one's in the fridge.
I'll hand it over.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm
well,
sure Paul
tomorrow
won't
I think
mind it.
I'm gonna make the jambalaya tomorrow. Chicken and sausage jambalaya. I'll make that
I'm
tomorrow. Big,
And real
big pot of
jambalaya.
it. Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, gumbo. I've never had proper gumbo either.
What I am mad about, there was a company called Great, Grate Chef,
Mhm.
that around the pandemic time in Walmart, they put out a bag of chicken wings. And the bag
Uh-huh.
of chicken wings was I remember, I think it was a 5-pound bag, and they were very cheap. I mean, very inexpensive. It was like maybe $7 for the bag, something like this.
Mm.
And then when got down to the point where they were taking them out of Walmart, they were like $5 a bag. Every time I'd go in there, I'd get like 10 bags of them and just stuff
Put 'em
my
in the
freezer.
freezer.
And they were pre-cooked, so all you
Yeah.
had to do was cook them a certain time to get them right. And
Yeah.
I mean, I ate chicken wings almost like 2-3 times a week. I was eating chicken wings.
For about
You know,
6
it
months.
was
Yeah.
now I'm mad you can't even find them, and they have them at Sam's, but Sam's wants like $21 for a bag, the same kind of bag.
Oh, God. Well, I got 12 chicken wings for £7. So that's like just over $9.
That's good. Let's see, Great Chef wings. See, now I don't even see them.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Well, it sounds like Tim.
That's Mr. Tim.
Howdy.
Yeah.
How's it going, Tim?
And I've had them from there before.
Alright.
Their spicy chicken wings are spicy.
It's kind of late night there, isn't it?
No, it's
Seven,
not.
18 in the morning.
Oh, early in the morning. I'll tell you what, I get them times all screwed up.
7:20.
Yeah, what he said.
No work today.
how's
Raining again.
How's Miss Kitty doing?
Being destructive as usual.
Are you rained off again, Tim?
Nah, just no work today.
All right.
Yeah, they don't have anything. The ready to cook chicken wings, a 10-pound bag at Sam's is $24 for 10 pounds. And that's not bad.
Staring at me.
It's only $2.40 a pound.
Yeah, I could live with that.
What's up, Mike? Headphones are pretty good.
If I had a freezer, I'd be in trouble. 'Cause they got pork spare ribs a case. $87.81, $1.98 a pound.
Pork
So that's
spare.
a lot of pork spare ribs.
That's a lot of pork spare ribs.
They do the same thing with they will give you the price on this though. It says not available right now, but it's the same thing. It's chicken wings. You can buy them by the case, bulk price.
Right.
I mean, I had that thing down to a science with how long to put it in the air fryer. I put so many in the air fryer, turned it on for, it was like 6 minutes on both sides, and it came out perfect.
How much is
Mhm.
that pound?
What's
But
about
it's-
180 degrees?
Um,
God knows what
think
that is.
I think I had it at, I think I had it at 300 or 240. Can't remember. I have it written down in there. But I had it to a science. I mean, it was like I go set it, come in here, do my stuff, go flip it, and when it came
Well,
out, I mean, they were perfect.
What's the maximum temperature on your air fryer? Is it 450?
I got a 450 one.
Which here is our maximum temperature is 200, so I would reckon that they're the same.
Yeah, I've got one of the big ones, and it has a hot plate you put inside. It's a grilling
Mhm.
plate, and you preheat it to 450, and then you throw your steak on there, and you could hear it sizzle, and it leaves the lines and everything else. So you
No,
can do a
mine's-
steak on there and sizzle it, and boy, they come out good
Mine's
too.
yeah, mine's a 2-drawer one.
I've got the big one that the one I've got actually it's a Power XL Plus or something like this. It's the same
Mhm.
guy that does it, but it you can actually make it a slow cooker and everything else.
All
It's
right.
got like 12 different settings on it, so you could do air frying, baking, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to make it like a slow cooker, you could do it like that.
So it's a multifunction oven, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I bought that one because it was bigger, but I've got an air fryer. It's just a basic air fryer. Another one from him, but smaller. That's the one we use every day.
Mm.
Every day, like this morning, I did biscuits in it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did 8 biscuits in it, and it took 15 minutes. And they come out perfect.
Well, yeah, I don't know how to make your biscuits, or I'd be able to do that. I suppose, yeah.
Well, I buy them out the can. I don't. Don will say that I'm not a cook. No, I make it easy now. I can cook,
See,
but I'm gonna
you
do.
buy it,
I do it conveniently.
you buy it pre-mixed and slice it.
No, I just buy the ones that like the Pillsbury and the big brands, and you just hit the thing and it opens up and you take them out and put them in. I bought a Walmart brand,
So
and
you
those
mean they're
things are
already
wonderful.
mixed and
Shape,
cut?
you just have to cook them. It's
Because you
just
can
the shape.
buy them in a tube, can't you? That you just slice them off.
Yeah, but these are already sliced.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a grand one. The big ones, you just hit it, take them out, and lay them in there, and cook them. You cook them about 7 minutes on each side. I cook
Oh,
8 minutes on one
frozen as
side.
well.
No, they're not frozen.
No, fresh. Right.
Yeah. Now I used to buy the frozen ones that were already formed and everything. I like those better, but those things tripled in price. So it cost me for 8 of them $1.89, and I'll buy 2 or 3 tubes every once in a while and use them. Like
Mm.
right now, I ate 2 this morning. I put one sausage on one and an egg. And the other one I ate with just butter on it. And that was with my coffee this morning. I still got 6 of them in there.
Mm.
So I'll have food. I'll have those for tomorrow. Or if I want to do something else, I'll have them for later.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see because I did those Ozempic, the new dose today. It's double what I've been taking. And he said that should cut my appetite. I've been hungry
Yeah.
all day. So it ain't helping.
I haven't had mine. I'm supposed to take it every Monday, and I've not taken it yet.
Yeah, I'm only doing a 0.5, and I was doing point
I
0.25.
know. I
But
don't know
I've
what
been,
they are. I can't remember.
yeah, I've been hungry all day. So it's like it ain't doing nothing for me right now.
It's a full turn of the pen. The pen
That
will
might be
do
one.
The pen will do 4 injections.
Yeah, that might be a 1 or something like that. Because that's what my brother does. He takes a 1, but he's like, you could see I mean, I don't understand him. He went and got his stomach done, all that other stuff, the gastric surgery. Had all of that stuff, started losing weight, and all of a sudden he's back to gaining again. So I don't,
Yeah.
it's got to be,
Be able to gain it when you have the gastric stuff because your stomach just doesn't take any food.
no, he's eating all day long. That's his problem. And he's eating the wrong things, you know?
Yeah, but the gastric surgery is supposed to reduce the size of your stomach so you can't eat it.
Well, guarantee he stressed it out. He did something to it.
I could
But you
probably
see,
do with another couple of stone.
And he goes over, I go over to their house for different occasions, like for holidays. And they'll cook, like the other day they had hamburgers, which is fine. And they had potato salad, which is fine. But they had 8 different desserts.
Which
And
is
that's
even
where the
better.
problem's at.
Yeah, I like
that's
that.
where the problem's at. They had brownies, they had donuts, they had cake, they had pie, they had like, and I looked at them all. I didn't eat a piece. I didn't eat one piece of any of it. You know,
They should have had trifle and tiramisu.
it's just the only time that they get me is they got it's called it's this cake is unbelievable. It's like strawberry, different layers, and it's got like a cream cheese type of soak type of icing. And when they have that, I eat a piece. But I try to stay away from all the sweets. I eat enough stupid sweets sitting here.
Yeah.
I
Have
went
you
to the
ever had
dollar. Go ahead.
a pudding called bread and butter pudding?
Yeah.
I haven't had it.
Right. It's sliced bread, buttered, and cut up into pieces. Lay that in a tray. Cover it with raisins and sultanas and a bit of cinnamon, and then pour custard over it, and then bake it.
It's almost like a bread pudding here.
Well, it is, except for it's got we call it bread and butter pudding because we butter the bread. But yeah,
And we don't put custard. We just put milk. We mix it with milk.
Much better with custard.
I bet you it is.
Yeah.
But you see, I was doing all of that when my Marine Corps son was here. I was making bread pudding and I was making cakes and I had ice cream in the house and all of this. And I went up to 292 pounds. And I said, this is ridiculous. I was wearing a size 50 in shorts and I'm back to a 42 again.
I was wearing a suit which had a 50-inch chest and 52-inch waist when I got up to 280 pounds. But I'm now back down to like a 40-inch waist, and I'm down to under 200 pounds.
Well, I'm pushing towards it slowly. I'm about 242 right now. But that's 50 pounds different than I was a year and a half ago.
It took me about 4 years to lose it. If you do it too quick, all you do is put it straight back on.
Well, you know why I can't lose it faster? Look, Paul. That's why I can't lose it faster.
Oh yeah.
Peanut butter eggs.
I
went to the dollar store and that was 68 cents. So the last one I had, I grabbed.
Cadbury's cream egg with peanut butter in.
Yeah, it's chocolate and peanut butter.
Yeah.
I said I should pick them and throw it in the basket. Automatic.
They were David and Laura went into Tesco's near them the other day and they were selling them off at 35 pence, which is about under 40 cents.
Yep. And when Justin gets back on one of these days, I'm going to see if I can gross him out. They sell at the dollar store here smoked oysters in a can. And it's a smoked oyster, little bitty smoked oysters with onions and peppers, and it's all in the can together, kind of marinated. I take it and drain the oil out of it, and then I put lime juice or lemon juice,
God.
and then I eat them
I
with
couldn't-
crackers.
I could not eat it if it had been left in oil. In brine,
It's
yeah,
good.
but not in oil. I hate
But
it when
I like
you
the way
get
they
stuff
taste.
in oil.
It's not a lot of oil, but it's enough that you got to drain it.
Yeah,
And when you
It's
put the
better.
lime juice in, it breaks the oil up, so that you get rid of that.
it's better if they do it in brine,
Oh, yeah.
salt water.
But these are smoked with. They've got a couple of green peppers in it, carrots, pickled carrots, and onions sliced real thin. It's all layered in there. So you take the cracker, like the
Weird.
Ritz cracker, and you lay
Yeah.
it all on the cracker with a little hot sauce, and boy, that comes out. You could eat about 7 crackers with that can, and you don't have to eat nothing else. That'll do a meal.
Mm.
I'll do that sometimes when I don't have a clue of what I want. I'll just eat that. And my other go-to, and people think I'm crazy, is I'll make a cup of rice, just a cup of white rice,
Mhm.
and I forgot to get the olive oil in it. And I take olive oil and I put the olive oil just to make it moist, just to get the moisture in it. And then I'll take a can of albacore tuna fish and stir it in the rice with the olive oil, a little salt and pepper, a little hot sauce. Man, I'm good. I could eat
That
that.
sounds
I could eat
alright.
that twice, 3 times a week. It tastes good. And you're talking, if you get the albacore tuna fish at the dollar store, you're eating that meal. It'll fill you up for less than $2.
Tuna fish is damned expensive over here.
Tuna
It's
fish is
dollar and a quarter.
Yeah.
$1.25 a can here.
Yeah.
No, definitely more than that.
Yeah, I get the albacore for $1.25 at the dollar store. If you go to like Sam's, you get it for like 70 cents a can.
Mm. Have a look on the tin, see if it says where it's made.
I don't have one. I don't have one local. I don't know where it's made at. It all depends on where you're getting it from, too.
Oh, I don't say made. Yeah. If it says Indian Ocean Tuna Company,
No.
it was canned in the Seychelles.
Well, let me grab one and see. Count all doing right here. On my way.
The I've noticed the internet has been really kind of slow, Mark. Ever since the big weekend, everybody's been interneted out, I think.
Yeah, very possibly.
And the other thing too is with this eclipse and stuff, everybody's out doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a few of them stayed behind today as well because they had their fishing trip today, didn't they?
Yep.
See, it says Brunswick. It's out of San Diego, California.
Mm-hmm.
That's the white
Yeah.
albacore.
Definitely won't be the Indian Ocean Tuna Company then.
Yeah, that's the one. I get that can for $1.25 at the dollar store. And I get these, the smoked oysters. Where are these from?
I didn't see. Is it a small can of tuna? about 2 inches, 2.5 inches diameter, and about an inch
Yeah,
deep.
5 ounces.
Mm. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
same size that we get. Yeah.
Probably the same. Yeah, and this is out of Miami,
Hi, Warren.
Florida. But it's transnational food company, so you don't know where the product of China. These come from China. You smoke Deutsche.
No,
Can you
Warren.
believe that?
You can't have them then, they're banned.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Warren, it's one of them's an orange goldfish. The bluish ones are shabunkins, and the smaller one is a yellow barb.
Yeah, that's the smoked oysters. It's got onions, carrots, and red chili peppers. It's like a sardine can. But that's my go-tos in case I have no clue what I want, you know.
Mm.
I'll sit here and can't make my mind up. Then I'll just go ahead and just grab one of these and they'll fill me up and I'll be good.
What the hell did that open? Didn't open what it was supposed to open. I know that.
That fishing trip was over with at noon.
Was
Because it
it?
went, it's
Was
only
it?
5 hours. Yeah. Yeah, they left 7 this morning and they were getting back around noon.
All right.
Who all went, you know?
There's only 10 people. All I know is they were talking about it last night. They said there was only 10 people going. The 2 guys from Steve and Terry were supposed to go and they backed out. I think Marcus and Ron decided they were going somewhere else. They decided to go with them, you know.
All right. Not cheap either. Was it something like $70?
Yeah, plus a tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably gonna spend $100.
The daft thing about it is if you go on a fishing trip here, they don't expect to tip. They're getting paid for taking you out there in the price that they set for the trip.
Yeah.
So they never expect to tip.
Yep.
In fact, pretty much the only people that expect to tip are waitresses, taxi drivers, and bar staff.
Yeah. The last charter I went on was years back, man. This was back. This was before Hurricane Katrina. We went with a guy out in Lake Pontchartrain, and actually the St. Bernard out in Bay Bienvenue area. And when we got back, we had caught so many fish. We stayed there another hour with him. Him and his partner cleaned all the fish, bagged them up for us. You know, that was worth giving them a tip. You know,
I used to do that. I used to gut all our fish on the way back.
See, the problem is you can't do that on a boat in Louisiana.
Yeah, my granddad was a fishmonger, so I learned how to do that early.
If you're in Louisiana and you fillet your fish and do everything on a boat, if Wildlife and Fisheries stops you, you lose your fish, you get tickets, everything else, because they want to see the fish.
To make sure you're not going to undersize.
That's right. And I mean, they're serious about it. And don't get caught with undersized fish. It is not worth it.
I don't think there's an undersized fish in the UK if you see fishing.
Well, they keep changing it. Before I go, now I got to look and see. I look like my dog just now. I'd have to look now because they just changed the size of speckled trout here. I think it went from 12 inches to 14 inches now.
Oh yeah, salmon and trout, you've got a limit on, but you only fish for them in fresh water.
Yeah, but these are all saltwater. they got white trout in the lake also with speckled trout. White trout, there's no limit on. Speckled
Right.
trout, there's a limit. I think it went down to 10 a day. It used to be 25 a day. You could have 2 days on you at a time. You had 50, you were good. You had 51, you were violating. Whether it was your 1 day out or not, they didn't care. They gave you that leeway. Now it's 10 a day. So if you got 21, you're in trouble.
Mm,
And I think now it's 14 inches. It used to be 12 inches.
mm. Now, over here, if you're fishing for trout or salmon, it's nearly always fly fishing.
Yeah. And they got like rainbow brook trout. They got the bass here,
Yeah.
which is a fourth
Brown
form of
trout, rainbow trout.
Yeah.
Mm,
But it's funny. Like I said, in 2000, I think it's 2017 or 16, I got a lifetime fishing license. I haven't caught a fish since.
yeah.
I have not caught a fish since 2015. So when I got a lifetime fishing, I bought it because they gave me a hunting fishing license for $50 for life.
Mhm.
And we're going on 10 years. I have not caught a fish.
Not one, huh?
No, I haven't gone fishing like that like I used to. But it was like, I mean, I keep the pole in the car, and sometimes when I'm out with the drone and I'm by water, I throw a few lines. I'm not catching nothing.
Mm.
Now I did hear one of the areas like Sunset Point, they got a couple of little slips that come in the back off the lake, and they've been saying they're catching in late in the afternoon and early in the morning. They're catching bass up in there with spinnerbaits. So I'm thinking about going out there with a spinnerbait and try to catch me a couple of bass just to catch them.
Mm.
I'll put them back. I'm not worried about them. But I used to always just go out to the lakefront and catch fish. With the fishing pier that I have in some of the videos that's been damaged since Hurricane Ida a couple of years ago. Oh yeah, that's all messed up. Hey, Johnny's calling. Let me see what he wants.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So what happened to Mr. Jackson? He popped in for a bit, didn't he?
Still here.
He did.
He's still
still
here. Okay. What are you doing, Tim?
Well, it's chilling. What I'm going to eat.
The other day you were going to get yourself some something to eat. What did you end up getting?
Well, when I went into town, I made
Yeah.
burritos.
Burritos. Okay. That sounds good. That's right up Captain Joe's.
But I saw him showing earlier. Oh.
Huh.
Ugh.
Hmm.
Oh, you mean all that canned stuff he's talking about?
Tuna fish, yeah, but ugh. I like that. They got to be cooked.
What do you mean? Oysters, you only eat them raw.
The oysters
Oh.
raw.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sick.
You don't cook. You do not cook oysters.
They just slither down your throat, right, Mark?
Yeah.
I'll go pick my nose and eat it. Ugh. Disgusting. Like it.
Yeah, I'm not an oyster eater either. Oyster stew. Now, anything with an oyster in it, I don't usually eat it.
Like oyster clam chowder. Yeah, that's good because it's cooked. But nah, I wouldn't eat them raw. Sardines. That's disgusting.
Chinese chicken in oyster sauce.
Ugh.
Chicken and oyster sauce.
Yeah. Chinese cooking oyster sauce a lot.
Well, they cook in a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, they do. They tend to fry in peanut oil because it fries hotter.
Tim usually likes to go out and barbecue.
How can you barbecue a stir fry?
You
Hi, Dre.
Stir fry.
Mike.
You barbecue
Hi,
the
Dre.
meat and then you make the stir fry.
walk over the barbecue, put it on the rack. Good.
So Dominic, what have you been up to?
Not much. Just had to get a couple of phone calls out the line, a few other little things what I needed to do.
Now, are you you're not, you guys aren't going to get the eclipse over there, are you?
Nah.
Up last night.
5 hours ago. 4 hours ago, sorry.
Didn't go on.
Yeah. It's done.
Yeah.
Well, the next time there's going to be an eclipse here, I won't be on this earth. It's in 2044.
I won't be either.
You might be, Paul. You'll only be 92.
Yeah, right.
My dad turns 89 at the end of July. He's still going strong.
Well, some people have that kind of genetic. I don't.
Nobody
My mother,
knows.
I think my mother was like 65 or 64.
My mum is 87 next week.
No, she was about 68 or 69. My dad was 71, I think.
You never know.
No, when it's your turn, it's your turn.
That's right.
I mean, my mum's brother is 93, I think, now. Because he's dying of cancer. But he still does his own, does his own gardening, hellfire.
It gets you.
His house was valued about 10 years ago at £3.2 million. And it's absolutely massive. His driveway is half a mile long.
Gitchy, you're back home now?
I get you.
She said she saw a little bit of the eclipse from the air because it darkened up enough out that the runway lights and stuff were on.
Mm. Yeah, even at 93, he's still climbing trees and chopping branches down with a chainsaw.
Yeah, Gitchy, same here. It just it darkened up, but it was like twilight.
Mm.
It didn't get dark like on television in some places where it was actually like midnight.
Yeah, it got dark here. because the sun
Yeah.
went down.
Not dark here because it pissed it down. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the sun went down.
No, it didn't. The sun was still up, but it was still raining.
I think Gitchy's back home. Gitchy wants to know, Tim, how you doing? How you doing? She said she just
Yes, she just came home.
How you doing?
So Johnny called me just now, and he says, "Okay, oh wait." He said, "I'm gonna count to 5, then wave at me. I'm passing your house." He said he left at 6:30 this morning, and he's getting back. It's gonna be about 12 and a half hours.
on his way
Right
home.
at 12, right 11 and a half hour drive.
Did he have a good time?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Well,
Dre want to know if where's the Avada that he had for sale. He sold it at the meetup, and he just told me to let Dre know that he's got another one in a box, brand new. If he wants that one, he'll sell him that one. Because I think Johnny wants the Avada too. That's what I think.
yeah.
Gitchy says hi to Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that.
She's,
So
she's your AI little friend.
Yeah, better than nothing.
Well,
So, amongst many other things I've been doing today, I've been arguing with some knob on Twitter, right? And I know it's him that's done it,
no, surely
right?
not.
But I've used a few swear words, you know, because they've used swear words at me. So he reported me. And X sent me a message saying I should be a little bit politer with them. So I put, okay, I'm sorry. And then I replied back to him, I'm sorry I offended you. Let me put it politer for you. Dear Kazram, one would require you to please fuck off. Now do run along and have a great evening.
Oh dear.
What are you going to do?
Well-
Ban me? Oh, well.
Joe, our tuna flakes are 160 grams and 75 pence at Iceland. And tuna chunks are in 110 gram tins and a £1.25.
Yeah, we're at 142 grams.
Laura gets them little tins with different flavors in, you know, different sauces in them. They're a pound each in Asda.
What
Tuna
tuna
and-
with flavours in?
Yeah, tuna and mayo and tuna and different types of.
Oh,
So-
they're already mixed up.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can get tuna and sweet corn
Yeah.
sandwich spread from Iceland.
So they're in other words, like they're just a pre-made spread that's already mixed up.
Yeah.
Hey, Gitchy.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, tuna. You might as well just cut out the middleman and put it straight down the toilet.
Tuna's nice.
It's fish. It's not. Right?
Yeah, I think
No.
I-
There's if you
tuna actually tastes nicer than salmon.
just smell fish, right? There's no wonder God made them live in water. He went, you smelly bastards need a bath. Poof. Just
Peaches
ban
and-
that stuff.
I always mix a bit of malt vinegar in with the tuna.
Oh, I just can't stand fish.
What's that, Tim?
I said to each its own.
Okay. As a vegetarian, I
You're
don't
not a-
mind if Laura
You're not a
brings a
fish
meat in.
eater, Tim?
There you go, Paul.
You're not a fish eater?
I love tuna fish. They're beautiful.
Well, Laura, she can have tuna. I don't mind when she has it in a sandwich out and about. She can have it as long as I'm not in the kitchen. But any other fish, hell no, it's not coming over that doorstep. Nope. So I draw the line.
Take tuna
Chicken.
fish out of a can, mayo, onion.
Not even cod in batter.
Nope.
If she wants to get it from the
From
chippy, from a chippy, she can do that. But she's eating it outside, and she ain't coming near me for 24 hours. Right? It's just no. Right? She can have a steak.
Here's my question: is Mark, what are you talking about? Tuna fish in butter sauce? What?
No, cod in batter.
Cod
In batter, not butter, batter,
batter.
Batter.
Okay, I thought you said butter.
batter, like a pancake mix, basically, and then deep fried.
Yeah. Literally everything in the chippy.
No, they don't batter the chips.
It depends if you go Scotland, they'll batter anything.
Mm. I like battered sausages.
Yeah, Laura does as well.
Can you get the turkey sticks down there as well?
Yep, everything. Literally
Chunks-
here.
Chunks
There's
of
a-
turkey and onion on a skewer and then dipped in batter and fried.
Yeah. There was a chippy right down the road, and they was actually battering and deep frying. Yeah. Creek Cadbury's cream eggs and Easter eggs.
Well, how do you deal with the fact that they fry the sausages, the chicken, the fish,
They don't. They
and
don't.
everything else
They
in
don't.
the same oil as
They
the
don't.
chips?
They don't. If you look at the fryers, there should be two sections. One's chips and the other's another because of allergies. Yeah. Otherwise, they have to put a sign on the door saying we're not an allergy friendly takeaway.
I mean, allergies to gluten for the flour in the batter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wondering where the hell the fucking
Yeah.
peanuts
But
came
don't
from.
worry.
then.
Yeah. I do check. Well, some of them as well, they use sunflower oil.
Mm.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I don't know whether that's classed as a nut.
Yeah, but I do check every
To see.
but I check every takeaway. If they turn around to me and say, "Oh no, we're cooking with the chicken," it's like, "Oh, goodbye."
Mm.
It's a no go.
Yeah.
Hey, Gitchy, you're always welcome to join the panel.
Yeah, Gitchy,
Yeah,
you
right.
can have burgers, you can even have fish while you're out, as long as it's in batter, because it doesn't smell as much. And I'm not sat. I'll sit on the other side of the room. That's the deal.
Gitchy, you can join the panel. Just don't turn the camera on. Just use your voice.
In fact, Gitchy, when we next meet up, I will buy you fish and chips.
Even if you're eating a veggie burger at the same time.
I'll sit on the other side of the room with a veggie burger. Don't mind me.
You know,
I'm
I'm
sure-
sure,
I'm
you're
sure-
going to sound like Siri.
So do they have to?
She
grill
can't
the
sound
veggie
like Siri.
burgers?
She does actually talk. Siri goes, "Sorry, I can't help with that yet. Sorry, I can't help with that yet."
Mm.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
How do you deal with onion barges then?
What do you mean?
If
How
they-
do I deal with them?
Well, they're deep fried in the same deep fryer as the meat samosas.
I don't get them from a takeaway. That's why.
All right, okay.
And there's very, very few takeaways that do meat samosas. They all do veggie.
No, ours all do meat and veggie. You can have one
Don't
or
worry.
the other.
I
In
check
fact,
everything.
some of them actually do all meat, so it's all
Yeah.
mincemeat.
You see, yeah, I've had this conversation about curries. How do you get a curry? Because they cook all the curries. Because every
No.
curry in a takeaway
It's
is a
cooked separately
vegetarian. It's a vegetarian curry until they ask.
until they add the meat.
Yeah,
Everything is cooked. The spices are cooked in the oil first, and then they add the vegetables, and then they add the meat.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's the proper way to do Indian cooking, anyway.
Yeah. If you want the hottest curry, don't put meat in it because it absorbs the spices. Just do a nice veggie curry, all the spices, put it in the freezer, 2 days, get it out, defrost, 24 hours, then eat it. That's when you
Yeah.
get the kick.
Hmm.
Oh, don't forget to put the toilet roll in the freezer.
In the freezer, yeah.
Yeah.
All spicy food tastes better when it's been made a few days. My
Right.
chili improves over the week.
Yeah.
I make enough chili to last me at least a week,
Right.
and it gets better every day.
Edward and Tim, just because
Oh, Edward.
I say it's smelly, yeah, to you guys, it will smell like fish. It's just one thing I can't stand, the smell of fish. It's just no, right? I don't mind a goldfish, stuff like that, but no, when it's dead, it's...
Oh, they do.
No.
Believe me, dead goldfish smell horrible.
If
Yes.
the fish there is smelly, something's wrong with that fish, bro. They smell like
It smells like fish. I just can't eat fish. I can't stand it. It's just a no. It's no go.
cooked fish does
Most-
not smell. No,
Most freshwater fish do not have a smell. Salt
So Tim,
fish
you're
do.
saying that cooked once fish is cooked, there's no smell?
Oh, the
Oh,
death.
yeah, there is. Yes,
Fish,
there is.
Oh, yes, there is. I can't stand
Fresh.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right, you
I think he means a fresh fish that's swimming doesn't smell. Well, no, it doesn't unless you get right close up to it. But I'm talking about the smell of fish. It just it doesn't. It makes me
It's
want to throw up instantly.
Just like Itchy said, you smell fish, it's bad fish. It's true.
Mm.
Fish does not
Yeah.
smell. They don't. They're not smelly.
But I'm
I'm-
sensitive to
Yeah.
all fish smells. It's a no.
They are if they're smoked,
It's just
or
a
if it's an oily fish, it will smell like mackerel.
yeah. It's just a no. It's not happening. I can't stand it. Makes me throw up. If Laura walks through the door and she's eating fish, I know straight away. I'm like, hell no.
Octopus is quite nice.
Oh no. I can only do one.
I've had octopus salad and I've made octopus curry.
No.
There's actually not a great deal of things I've not made into a curry.
No, they have to stay in the water. Unless they're predicting football scores. Then I'll let them out for a bit. 'Cause it was funny.
Over in the Seychelles, we had curried dolphin because it had been caught in a tuna boat net.
I can guarantee
It was
everyone-
already dead, and the Minister of Education bought it on the black market,
Right.
and that's
So-
where we had it at his house.
Paul, is there any food that you can't stand the smell of?
All vegetables.
Exactly.
Unless it's got cheese on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dominic, do you have one? A food you can't stand the smell of?
Tripe.
There you go.
Oh, it's lovely tripe
Joe, have you got one?
in vinegar.
Which one?
Any food that you can't stand the smell of?
I can't stand the smell.
Hey, Darryl.
Let me think.
Catch you
Liver.
later, Gitchy.
Itchy.
I can't stand liver.
There you
Oh,
go.
love liver. Love liver.
Smell
There
of
is
liver will make me leave
one-
the house.
I have thought carefully, and yes, there is one thing that I don't like the smell of:
What's that?
parsley.
Parsley?
Yeah.
Oh, no. There is one herb I will never allow through that door. I made the mistake once. Someone said to me, get fresh dill for the birds. They'll love it. Oh my God. It took months to get rid of that smell. It was like, the hell? Even the birds were like, Fucking hell, Dad, get rid of that. Oh, I didn't touch it. It was just puking up. Oh,
Blue cheese. Blue cheese.
Dill is quite nice if you cook fish with it.
so
Mm.
Tim's
But I can't stand
food.
parsley.
Yeah, so Tim's food that he can't stand is blue cheese.
Love blue cheese.
You see, everybody has that one food they can't stand that you won't go near.
Frank. Disgusting.
If I order garlic mushrooms as a starter
Can't
in a
agree with that,
restaurant,
Rigger.
and they bring it with sprigs of parsley on it, I say take it back.
What's durian?
Okay, Dominic, I want to.
Fruit.
Are you feeling okay
Mm.
today?
Oh, is
Dominic?
that one? Is that the fruit that smells of shit
Yeah.
Dominic,
or vomit? Yeah, vomit
Yes.
fruit. That was it, innit? Vomit fruit.
Just a minute, Mark. What's that,
are
Tim?
you Dominic? Are you feeling okay?
What?
Are
I'm
you
just
feeling
asking.
okay?
He's
You're
okay
feeling
today.
all right.
Yes. 'Cause I'm just asking because when somebody can't spell their own name, I think something's wrong, and I just want to ask him. Sorry,
He says Dominic.
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 Dude, are you okay, man? I just wanted to ask.
Hi, Daryl.
Uh,
Dill only serves one thing, and that's for fish. So it goes with fish. It ain't coming through the door. No.
it is beautiful with like chicken breast. It's great for cooking.
Mm.
That's
Coriander, parsley, stuff like that, I'm fine with.
Coriander's nice. Parsley's horrible.
Like Gregor said, dill is essential for every
There's
cooking.
only one slight problem with coriander. We can't have coriander because if the birds get hold of it, it's like Viagra to them. They just horny as hell. It's like, hell no.
Gonna send some to you. Yep.
You do
That'll
that.
make-
You can't.
That'll make up. That'll make up the catnip. Goddamn.
Well, did you get any more catnip?
Hell no.
Oh, come on. Let the cat.
Several of the guys on the show said that they were going to make sure you got your plenty of catnip.
Good AA.
Tim, think of how cute she was in the first couple of days, how you enjoyed her running around and all the laughs you had. Yeah. A bit of catnip every now and again, one armor. In fact,
It
the
breaks
best
my-
idea, if you're gonna have a drink one night, couple of hours before you start your drink, just give her a bit of catnip, let her burn herself out, and then she'll go to sleep while you have your drinks. Sorted. See, it's always good to have some around.
Coming from Pet Cemetery every damn day.
What cracked me up, it was that she put it inside that little stuffed animal that she sent him.
No, she didn't. It came with it inside. We
Oh,
didn't.
it
know-
did?
He didn't
Yeah,
say
they-
the listing that it has, but turns out that most cat toys have
Yeah.
catnip
some
in.
in. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But at least you know she loved the toy, and now we
It
know
keeps
why.
the cat interested.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they just say, "Oh, fucking messing about with that."
Does she still love that toy, Tim?
Oh yeah, she loves everything. Everything.
Wires, spiders, flies.
Be honest, Tim. Would you have had anything different with her?
No. No.
Exactly. So get her some catnip.
It's not that expensive, is it?
No, it's quite cheap actually. But like I
Mm.
said, it's actually quite good if you want the cat to not play in one room. You put catnip in the other rooms, and she'll stay in them rooms rather than go in the other because there's no catnip in there.
Just put a line of Coke in the living room and you're fine.
Line of Coke.
Yeah, but
Hey,
Paul's only got Diet Pepsi.
Right. Come on, Tim. Think about it. She's coming round to her teenage years and cat years soon, right? She has to. She has to have her drugs,
Chicken.
and you're going to have your beer. So why can't she have a bit of catnip? Join in with you.
Well, that reminds me, I must go on eBay and order some fucking Frontline.
eBay. Oh, I won't buy
Yeah.
that.
She's a fucking creep.
Have you seen the price of it in the vets? And what's it? Pet
I
Search.
It's about £8, isn't it?
had that.
For 1 month's, what's it? Yeah,
How much is it on eBay?
I know. I get it in 3 packs.
Have you had a look on Amazon?
No.
Because that might be worthwhile looking at.
And I always get the Frontline Plus one as well.
Well, Justin's not even answering.
Different sizes for dogs and cats as well.
I think Justin, well, he's been online all day.
Mm.
We got him hungry talking about pizza and
Yeah,
chicken
but I
wings.
think he was making dinner and he wants to have another look at his computer. I think.
That he can fix that piece of
He just
shit.
wants to sit there and stare lovingly at it.
No, because the other day I forgot what it were that Paul said. Oh, it's about the babies, and I heard a pop sound, and I thought that was Justin headbutting the table,
Okay.
but it may not have been. It might have been his USB thing going by.
Yeah.
You see what Rigger put in?
Yeah, that's salad. I had to.
French radish cucumber salad covered in dill and lemon.
Beautiful.
Needs a bit of horseradish.
There's all
What? Horseradish and watercress.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but the French radish, no, it has to be freedom radish.
Oh.
Just for Justin.
No, it's got to be English radish.
Oh, jeez.
Grown. I grow my own radish in my allotment.
All strong radish.
What about Spanish?
Australian. I used to grow them.
I think radishes grow everywhere, don't they?
Pretty much.
There's wild radish over here. There's wild every damn thing over here.
You
I was
get
about to say that.
lots of different types of radish, lots of different colours. You can actually, normally you get white radish with a red skin. You can actually get red radish with a white skin.
You see, when we first moved to Wickford, there was one road and you could get every fruit down there. There were strawberry plants, there were raspberries, blueberries growing, apples, pears, bananas. Don't ask me how the bloody bananas are growing there, but they were.
You pretty much described my back garden.
It was like going into Aldi, but everything was
raspberries,
free.
Blackberries, plums, pears, and apples.
Yeah, it was like going into
walk
Aldi.
into my garden and do that.
Yeah, but it was like going into Aldi, but everything was free. And then the Darn Council came along and cut the whole fucking lot down.
Frontline spot on. No, that's not plus.
You right there, Paul?
Yeah.
He just looks a bit shocked.
Frontline spot on. Frontline spot on. Where's the plus?
Just getting a little tuckered out
There we go. Frontline spot on plus.
from out mowing the lawn today.
Ooh, mowing the lawn.
That's it. Sitting on that tractor, totally knackered him.
Yeah.
It's a hard job, you know.
Mm.
Got to steer that thing, haven't you?
Mm. Right, so what have we got?
Oh, so that's why my truck was playing up.
Cat.
Why?
He was doing an update in the background.
All
It's got a message to say the update's complete.
Right.
Choose pipette.
I can pack that in.
Oh,
Joe, you look a little tired too.
No, I'm thinking of what I want
Hey,
to eat. That's what I'm doing.
how can you do that much?
I'm trying to decide what I want to eat tonight.
What you want to eat tonight?
What's
Yeah.
that, Mark?
Hey,
What was that? It's gone up.
Tomorrow in Port Huron, there will be
Put up
thunderstorms.
pet
High
cat.
of 71 degrees
One
Fahrenheit
pipette.
and a low of 40 degrees.
Thunderstorms tomorrow, did you hear?
Product.
Yep.
Frontline Plus or Frontline Spot On.
I'm actually
Well, the
thinking
plus,
about going
obviously.
over to that grocery store, Winn-Dixie, and getting chicken.
Right. Frontline Plus, one pipette for a
Chicken
cat
nuggets or chicken
is
chicken?
£9.45.
No chicken. You get 8 pieces for like $8. Fried. But I'm probably
That'd
not.
be a
I'm probably,
couple of days worth of eating, right?
yeah, they usually last a couple of days. But I got stuff here I could cook, so I don't really know if I feel like going anywhere.
Yeah, I hear you.
3 pipettes is £23. 6 pipettes is £39.
There are different cells, cells with a wide berth and imperial, and also the Algo Canada is at Anchor Recourse, just on the edge of the Anchorage area.
And when I was on my way home, I almost stopped at one of the grocery stores and bought like a couple of pounds of shrimp. Yeah, I
Rather
got
get
about
the
5 things I
sticks,
could make within 30 minutes. I just need to figure out what I want.
40 quid. Mm.
I might give away a copy of Euro Trucks on Thursday. As a gift for some.
Where's
That's
having
a
a Justin
basket.
today?
Justin was on earlier.
Yeah, I just think he's making dinner and stuff, sorting things out.
Right, so large dog, 20 to 40 kilograms. No, it's larger than that. Extra large dog, 40 to 60 kilograms. Yeah, just about covers it.
Really? Really? What's all that about?
6 pipettes. 50 quid for 6 pipettes for the dog. And £39 for the cat. So that gives me pretty much a year's flea treatment for the cat and the dog for 89, nearly 90 quid.
Saving panel. I'll be back.
You know, y'all said TJ won one of the Pilot Institute 107 courses.
107 courses.
Mhm.
He didn't win it. Somebody won it and gave it to him, but he
Gave
did
it to
win
him.
that American flag. the
I
wooden
think it
flag.
was somebody who already had the 107.
Yeah, they gave it to him. But he did win the American flag, the big wooden one Bob Casey made.
Oh, yeah, Bob's.
Because he almost jumped up and down when they called out his number. Put that flag underneath his arm, picked up his stuff, and walked off.
He couldn't go far. He had to get a lift off Matty to get home. Mind you, TJ was there Friday night as well as Saturday. Because he was playing pool on Friday night.
I thought he was using his wife's car.
Oh, he might be. Yeah, he said that's what he was going to try and do because she's away in the nut house.
Yeah, he said he was asking his wife if she could use the car.
Hey, Donald.
Donald. Oh no.
What?
What comment?
The devil comet.
Comet not visible.
Yeah, I think it
To
was
the
more
naked
visible from more
Oh, was
European area.
there a comet that went across as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was highlighted more with the solar eclipse, but I think more European countries got to see it because of
Mm,
they were already going into nighttime.
Mm.
all right.
You know, comets aren't really comets, they're aliens
It
Yeah.
traveling back and forth.
it was Gitchy coming on, was it?
I wouldn't doubt it.
An
I
AI.
would not doubt that a bit. And if y'all want to hear what Gitchy sounds like, just ask Alexa what she sounds like.
Well, Truro lost the first of 9 home games. Oops.
Mhm. Oh, not the first game they've lost, just the first of the 9 games they've got to play.
Yeah, the first 9 home games in a row they've got to play in 2 weeks. The next one's Wednesday night, and then they play Thursday night.
They are going to be knackered.
Yeah, and then they play Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then the following Saturday, final game away.
I'll bet they haven't got enough players to alternate the teams either.
I don't know. I feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
But they're all but one's home game, so it should be fine. There's no travelling.
Mm.
I just feel sorry for the fans. Every night, they'd be like, "What are you doing tonight?" Going fucking game again.
Yeah.
Especially if the season ticket holders. Has anyone noticed that yellow fish is always level with Mark's head? No matter where
Yeah.
Mark moves, it's always there
Yeah.
looking down at him.
You got to look real good, that fish on a string.
It's just as bad as Precious. When it's feeding time, they know it's feeding time. They come and sit in this corner and wait for me to put the food in.
No, they know.
Well, I say sit, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, doing what it's doing now, like just waiting there.
Roll over.
Yeah.
You start telling them roll over and they do, then we got a good thing.
I mean, they are a good 4 inches long, those fish.
Yeah. Yeah, Laura wanted to get fish. I was like, sod off. We've got all these
Yeah,
birds.
I used to have
Birds.
about,
Can you imagine them all pecking at the bloody fish tank trying to get the fish?
there used to be at least 10, maybe 12 fish in there. But the trouble is that they're like £7 each now. Gone are the days when a fish, you used to get 3 fish for £1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's koi carp, isn't it? The gold and white ones.
Orange and white, black
Yeah.
and gold, and
Yeah, well, Mum had the
various different
yeah.
colours.
My mum had orange and white ones, and we emptied her pond because she wanted to get rid of them.
I would say
And we,
a 4-inch koi will cost you about 10-12 now,
yeah, well,
all the way up to a 2.5 foot long koi, which was the champion in Japan, which was valued at 120,000.
yeah, well, my mum had hers in a pond, and when we emptied it, she said she had 12, and we found 6.
Mm.
Right, so we took them out.
Do you see a heron anywhere?
No, we took them out. We gave the fish to the neighbour, like planned. Refilled the pond.
Mm-hmm.
She put the frog spawn in that she wanted, and then she looked
found
in.
more fish.
She looked in, the other 6 were there. Where the hell did they hide?
In the mud at the bottom.
They were some big buggers as well.
It just had a commercial on. There's a kid about maybe 5 years old, and he's dressed up like a superhero, and all the villains are running, and they're going through a portal, and he's pulling the switch to close the portal and help them through, right? And he's hollering, hurry up, getting all of this. The people running in it. Then they show him as the kid standing by a toilet with all the little army men, and he's throwing them in the toilet and flushing them, right? And it's a plumbing commercial, you know. He's throwing all of the army men in there and flushing the toilet. That's the portal.
That's it.
You know. It was funny.
I'm
I've never
sorry,
seen that
Donald.
before.
Donald, was you supposed to be looking through Tennis Star's windows?
We were able to see Venus. That was her name.
Yeah, Venus Williams.
Venus
I knew
Williams.
a girl named Venus once.
Venus in blue jeans.
Yeah, she always thought things revolved around her.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, y'all need to laugh. That was funny.
That's a phone case. Looks more like a cat toy than a phone case. TT soon. Or has it gone?
So Dominic, what are you up to today?
I'll head over to Grumpy's in about half an hour, and
No, it should be June, I think.
Grumpy's on, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure it's June, end of June. We've got the Northwest 200, then the Isle of Man TT.
Joe, what are you up to this evening? Anything?
Just got to figure out what I'm eating.
There you go.
Well, you've got a tin of tuna.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking about making it. I don't have the olive oil, though. That's the problem.
You not got a bottle of olives?
No.
David, what? It's 11:29 there, right?
Yep, 11:30.
Yeah, close enough.
I'm going to ask you guys a question. You know all these Boeing planes that parts are falling off?
yeah.
They all seem to be happening in America.
Mm.
Does anyone not think there's some sort of sabotage going on here? Some disgruntled employee or something? It just seems strange.
Yeah, it does seem very strange.
They're all saying plane company as well, I think.
Or it's a case of the employees don't give a shit. So why? What, you know, they're not double checking and triple checking things. And
Yeah, it could be that.
I once watched a farcical play called Boing Boing, or Boing Boing, which was about air stewardesses.
Oh, look,
So
Laura.
Lloyd's back home.
Yep. He sent me a link, so he's back on.
Laura's friends have been at it again.
Oh, yeah, Lloyd tonight, isn't he? Yeah.
oh, what?
He's coming on early.
Was she at a family meeting there or what?
Yeah, it looks it, doesn't it? It's in Cambridge as well, where she's from. Alpacas and llamas all escape onto the motorway.
None of them got hit, I hope.
No, apparently 2 cars nearly crashed.
He's coming on an hour early tonight.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna call it. You're gonna go get something to eat. Dominic's gotta get ready to go over to the other show. Mark,
Mhm.
you have a good day.
Mm-hmm.
And David,
What do you mean have a good day? There's only half an hour of it left.
well, if it isn't any good by now, it's not gonna be any better. in
Yeah,
half
too
an hour.
bad.
Mm. Well, the only good thing about it is I've got like nearly 6 months of free gas.
There you go.
Yeah.
David, thanks for coming in, my friend, and we'll
Yeah.
see all of you again tomorrow.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep. See you
Yeah.
tomorrow, Paul. Good night.